Hi guys, and today I am back with another, is it challenge video? It's not really a challenge video. I suppose it kind of is on your behalf. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is my mama.
Hello.
Her name's Andrea. She's gone all posh for the video.
I am.
And you might see my dog come into it occasionally. But in this week's video, we are going to, I don't know what to entitle this. I do theatre, so I've written down some technical theatre phrases, and my mum is going to guess if she can guess them correctly. Are you feeling confident?
Yeah,
Are you?
I am.
Feeling quite confident?
Mhm.
Okay. There is 16 questions written in my book of madness. So, let's begin.
Let's.
The first word is places.
Places
Places.
where you have to, where you places where you have to stand on the stage.
No.
Where you go on the stage. I don't know that.
Places is a term that you would get called at the beginning of the show to say that the show is about to start. So if you're on stage right at the beginning of the show, they call places so you can go to the stage and get ready for the show to start. Well, no points for you yet. Why would a theatre person be asked to wear blacks?
You would wear blacks when you're in the background, so people that are moving scenery on and off wear blacks because you're not allowed to be seen by anybody that's in the audience. So basically you wear blacks to be concealed, not to stand out.
Ding, 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 ding. Correct. So it's worn by most backstage people,
Yep.
so they can't be seen. Correct. So the next term is blocking.
Now I've heard you talk about blocking a lot, especially in pantomime. I think it's where you rehearse where you're going to stand during each scene.
Yeah, that's correct. Another point to you.
So
You're doing quite well.
I was
at this.
paying attention then when you were telling me about these things.
So, if you were stood on stage and somebody was asked you to go down stage, would you go toward the audience or away from the audience?
I would say away.
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
No, down
I thought I was
stage.
being really clever there.
No, downstage
I
is
genuinely-
towards the audience.
I genuinely thought that I was being quite, clever. But obviously I wasn't.
No,
No.
no. What does half hour mean?
Half hour?
Yeah.
Is it like a half hour warning call before you go on stage?
Correct. Half hour
That's
before.
pretty much self-explanatory. That
Yeah,
one, isn't it?
it's not always necessarily before you go on stage as well. Sometimes it's just half hour before they're going to start letting the audience in. What does marking mean?
Marking is the bits of tape that they're put on the stage to show where people have to stand.
Yes, correct.
I'm a real good theatre mum.
You're a good theatre
I'm
mum.
very good. I think
It's not always for where people are standing, as it helps the backstage crew know where pieces of set need to be. So they'll know, like say they needed to put a chair on stage, they'd know where to put the chair by where the tape's been placed. Okay, so this one's a bit of a tricky one. What does above the title mean?
Oh.
Now it isn't a term that will be used a lot in like community theatre.
Above the title?
Yeah.
Is it something to do with the script?
No.
I genuinely don't know.
No?
No.
Do you give up?
Absolutely no
So
idea.
above the title is when you look at even a movie poster where the main stars are their names are at the top of the poster, and it's basically where every theatre person wants to be, above the title, because it means that they're playing the main role or one of the lead roles. So that usually it's a celebrity because their name would be above the title or above title. So this one is pretty easy. A cue.
Oh, a cue is something that is told to you to so you know when to come in, basically.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a line before or a certain sound. Yeah, correct. Okay, so this one's a bit more tricky. What does DBO mean?
Death before honour.
No.
Dark back of audience.
No, it means dead blackout.
Ah.
So when there's going to be no lights on stage at all, so the audience cannot
I suppose
see
they
any
couldn't call it BO, could they?
blackout. Boom, boom.
Because that would stink.
What does it mean to fly?
Would it start to rain? Oh no, Dad's got hand TV. That's why she's trying to blow herself up. It means when you get put on the wire things.
No.
Like Peter Pan across
No.
the mountains.
No, it doesn't. So if they're flying something in, it means that it's one of the pieces of set that they keep above. So like the cloths, you know, where they bring it down. So they'd be flying it in from above or flying it out, taking it back up again. So there'll be some guys stood at the side of the stage with the ropes to fly it in and out. The next one is, now don't make dirty jokes out of this, heads.
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 Don't know when you can see people's heads.
No. So going back to the last term of flying in and out, it's if you're stood in the wings or on the stage, specifically not during a show, more during a technical rehearsal, they would shout heads to make sure that everybody's aware of the fact that something's going to come down and be aware not to be stood under it.
Right.
What is an FX?
Special effects.
Correct.
Like smoke
Yeah.
or pyrotechnics. Or
Yes. Oh, that was my next question. Pyros. Like in pantomime, when they have like the fairy coming
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Do that. I'm not going to say the word because the dog doesn't like it. Poof. 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 What is the job of the house manager?
The house manager, I would imagine, to make sure that everything runs smoothly in front of house.
Correct. Yeah.
So, like, if anybody gets too rowdy at panto,
Yeah.
throw them out.
Yeah. That's.
Too much drinking or overeating of ice creams. Do you know what really annoys me about pantomimes? I'm going to really tell you this now. Those flashy things that they sell at pantos.
They don't sell them at Panto.
No.
Or do they?
No. Now, don't cut this out because I just want to put this out there. If you had epilepsy, big mistake. Have they ever thought about that? No. And you could be sat next to one there and one there, and it's ning, 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 while you're trying to watch your pantomime.
It's a meme right there.
So I'm just putting it out there that just think. Thank you.
And moving on. Our final term is dock.
The dock is where they keep the props.
I'm going to give you that. Could also be known as a scene dock. So like any larger pieces of set, they would keep in a large area at the side of the stage. So you scored 7 out of 15.
That's quite good.
Do you feel happy with that?
I do feel happy with it because I feel that I am pretty much down with what goes on at the theatre. Why have you screwed your face up?
Have you learned anything from today's video?
No.
Well, there we go. There you have it, kids. So that's all, folks. Thanks for watching today's video. If you want to see more of this face in the videos, then like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I have to tell him to give him a thumbs up.